Hi guys, today we're going to be playing Prison Architect, which is basically a game where you just create and run your own prison. Hopefully it should be pretty good. I mean, I played it for a little bit already, so I do have some understanding of this game. So I'm just going to go and start a brand new round, or prison. I'm going to make it medium. Don't want forests. We'll do events as well. I think I'd probably get. I always go. Well, I played it like twice, and I've always gone through for this guy because it just reduces the amount of conflict in a prison. But I'm not going to go for that because I want a bit more difficult. So I'm just going to go with the basic. The warden, just he does his job and nothing else. Doesn't give us any benefits whatsoever. So straight away I know that I need to stop anything that comes in, because otherwise we're going to have a big problem, because we're going to have too many prisoners. Now the problem with the prisoners coming in, I haven't got none. Well, I haven't got no cells, so I need to just close that for a moment. We ain't got a lot of money, so I'm just going to take the most expensive grants. Just I have 60 grand now to, well, yeah, just to spend on my prison. So I'm going to plan it first, just so I can make sure it's all alright. That's 4, right? Okay. We're going to do it like that. Hopefully, this first one should be quite easy. I don't know if that is going to be big enough for the reception. I'm not too sure. I might make it a little bit wider, just so you can fit it in. Maybe like that, I guess. Should be alright. It's an alright size, I think. We have to use foundations first. I'm gonna go for brick for the reception. I think it'll be nicer, and we can go into concrete for the actual interior and everywhere else for the prison, just to sort of get that feel, I guess. We're actually going to speed it up just because it takes a year for these people to do. I'm not kidding. Look, if we have it on normal, right? Look at that. I mean, they're the most slowest things ever. So we're going to speed it up a bit. I need to put the entrance in. Okay, so I need to find it. I'm just gonna have a bit of a solitary door, so if people do get in, like prisoners do manage to get into this reception, they should struggle to get out of a solitary door because it's the strongest one. Hence why it's a lot of money. Right, so this is our reception. I need to quickly go out and make sure the game registers as a reception. I'll get there one day. I need office desk, a table and a chair for it to actually class as a reception. So I need to go and find these. So I've got a table, got these 2 tables here. Is the office desk here? Now I'm going to have to type it in. Office desk. And I need a chair, so I'm going to have the office desk here. And I need a chair. And that should be okay to go now as a reception once they put it in there. I will need some lights though, so I think I will just have a separate little room here, which will be the little area where I can have my electricity, because I have to actually have a power station for it to work, which I think is pretty cool. But I'm gonna actually have to use a power station. Luckily, they give you one at the very start, so that you don't have to spend a lot of money to start your electricity. And I think you get the water system as well for free. Yeah, water pump system, which is usually 5,000. So yeah, I'm pretty happy they give it to me for free, because that's a large amount of money, especially when you're starting off. I mean, I hope there's no events happen whilst I'm still like building this, because it's going to be pretty hard to deal with that whilst trying to actually get prisoners in. So it looks like that should all be working. Now I'm thinking of having like a separate little room where, well, not like a room, just like a little corridor here where they can feed through, but it's gonna have metal detectors and everything, just so that if they can't they have less chance of bringing in contraband into the prison, which means they could like bring in guns or whatever, or some weapon or anything in. But luckily, if we have this room, it should solve that problem, because it should mean that we find it easy. So I'm gonna hire some guards quickly and a warden. Even though I ain't got no people yet, but hopefully in the objects there should be. I'm gonna have 2 solitary doors because it's the hardest to get past, and in there I'm going to have, I think they're just called metal detectors. Yeah, 2 metal detectors. I think they're very expensive, especially having to do that. And hopefully that should be okay for the prisoners to get through. And I'm gonna just plan a massive building here. It's not gonna be too big because at the moment, but we can expand it. But I don't have a ton of money, and I've got to make a cafeteria. So I'm gonna hopefully not spend too much at the moment. I have got an idea though that should work pretty well. I'm gonna have cells on the outside, and the we could have the cafeteria in the middle. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does. I don't know if it's gonna work. But if it, I mean, I don't see why it shouldn't work, and it kills 2 jobs in one go. So I'm gonna do it. Well, we'll see if it works first, but hopefully, if it works, I'll do it. Let's just hope they get all that. I will need to spend a lot of money on electrical wires actually, because it does this thing. So as you can see, like the green squares, that's where electricity gets to anyway. So I don't have to put it there because it somehow passes through there. So hopefully when that's all done, have I even connected that? Yeah, I have, so that should all work. I'm also going to cheat a little bit, and by that I mean I'm just going to quick build the cells, because it'd be quicker, and the power's maxed out. So I'm going to have to fire a capacitor, but do 2, hopefully that should be enough, and that should mean we have energy, so that's a priority at this moment. Is it working? No. Why has it done this? This electricity always gets me in this. I'm not very good at it. I'm pretty sure that's all the capacitors I need. Why is it suddenly just stopped working? Are I shorts? Okay, I don't understand what I've done. Oh, has it worked? No, there's still no power. Hopefully if I do that, that might work. Maybe it's because I touched now. Switch on. Yeah, I did it. Cool. It's all working now. Whew, I thought I was going to have to quickly have a look at what I was doing wrong then on the internet. So we're just going to have some basic cells along here. And hopefully my cafeteria idea works. Because I'm not definite it will. But what I'm thinking is, so these will go down as cells, and it all works. But if I then go and build, let's say, a room here, and then I can have like a little seating area there, that could be a cafeteria, I believe. It's big enough. We're going to try it. So we have to have a kitchen, which will be here. Yeah, that works the size. And then we just need the, well, what's it called? Canteen. That's what they eat. So that could be okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I just got to fill in with all the stuff, but other than that, it should work. So objects for this: cooker, fridge, sink. Okay, that should be quite easy. I don't think they're massively expensive, so I can just have 2 cookers maybe, 2 fridges. Oh, they are quite wide actually, these fridges, so I'm gonna have to just have 1 fridge and maybe a sink. We're gonna have to have a sink somewhere. Oh, look at that, perfect fit. But something we need is water. So I'm gonna do exactly the same that we did here. So build in concrete and just do exactly the same as we did here, and then add a what door? Staff door, and then go to the staff and get in, which is alright. And the power, it seems to be doing alright now. It's at a low level, so that's all good. So right, so in here I'm thinking of putting the water pump, which I think will be a good idea, and having them separate, so because this does happen, the water pump can break and leak and flood everywhere. But if it's near the if it's like in the same room without being blocked off to the power station, it can short circuit everything, cause fires. So it's probably a better idea that we've separated them. I'll eventually set. Right, so we need a serving table and a bench. Let's say a bench, a serving table. So we're gonna have. Well, where's the serving table first? I think we should put the serving table there. We can have that here. I think that'd be okay. And then a table. Here. Table there. And then a bench. I think this should be okay for this one group. Hopefully. I think that should be okay. They put the pump in yet? Oh, I haven't placed it yet. That makes sense. I was wondering why it wasn't in yet. Okay, so that should be okay. We can start letting the prisoners in now. I think should be okay, as in like they didn't come straight away. So I think it would be okay now to let them come in. But I mean, I still need to make some holding cells and stuff like that. That should be okay. And then what I can do is, oh no, I need to the electricity to get to there. That should be okay. I think that will be alright actually. And then we can just have, oh yeah, we need a yard, which I think will be okay just to have if I have a fence. I think this bit will be okay for a yard for now, like that, and then it can just come out through here. So if I have I just remove all those like there, and then into 2 jail doors instead, I can then change that to a yard, and it should be an alright size. What's the minimum? 5 times 5. Oh, we'll be fine. There we go. Oh, the water's still not come through yet, so maybe I've done that wrong. Oh, I haven't joined it up. Maybe it doesn't go down there, or I just completely forgot to do it there. And then that should go there. I think that'd be alright now. It should have worked. I need a holding cell there, don't I? Where'd the holding cell go? Maybe in the corner of the yard might work. If you take away that, and then you can put a holding cell. Oh, I see. How big does it have to be? 5 times 5. Yeah, so that works. We got more than it needs. We just need. Actually, I think I need to do this. Just do that. I need foundations, don't I? Concrete foundation. And I think that's where it goes. We need a solitary door. Just because you don't know who's going to come in there. Could be like a really bad one. I never know. And then I think that's where I might leave it. And then wait for the prisoners to come in next episode. If you like this, guys, and please comment and subscribe and like, and I'll carry on doing it. But for this moment, I just need to fill these walls in, and everything should be okay to go in. All the yard fits in. Right, I need some electricity to go there. Maybe, yeah, we can connect it through here, I think. Should be okay. And then, now if I just change that room to holding cell. I need a toilet and bench, I should be perfect then. And then we can maybe we need to make a shower next time. Because, yeah, I think we need to make a shower next time before the prisoners come in, but after that it should be good to go. That should be my holding cell done. I do need to connect water to it though, so where's that? I think this has actually gone pretty well. I'm gonna have to be honest, it's gone better than I expected. So yeah, that's what it's like so far, and then compared to the rest of the maps, we've got a lot to do still in terms of space. I do need to make offices as well. So maybe it can go here in this space I have. But yeah, we'll plan that out. We'll see that next time. So I'm just gonna save it here. We're gonna call this YouTube, and thanks guys for watching. And I'll see you next time.